Hello. I'm a person who doesn't really know much about streaming, but I thought it might be fun, and I had nothing better to do, so I thought I'd give it a try. So, this is using Twitch Studio, and I've got microphone set up. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And, let's get started. This is Sid Meier's Civilization 6. As you can see, I've got the game all set up and ready to go. There are a couple things I'd like to point out. Big thing is I've got a plan for how to do this that is slightly, mainly because this game, if you've played it before, you'll know it takes a really long time to get through. And I admittedly cannot go through the whole thing in a single sitting, and I suspect a lot of you probably aren't super excited to watch this whole thing play in one go because, it takes forever. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up into parts. The way this game works, they have a few different eras. You can see here there's the Ancient Era, Classical Era, Medieval Era, Renaissance Era, Industrial Era, Modern Era, Atomic Era, and Information Era. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up according to each era. So, I'm going to start the game, and then we're going to play through the era, and then we'll stop. And then the next part will pick up here. So, for our purposes, we will start with the Ancient Era, and we will end when we reach the Classical Era. All good? Okay. Now, let's get some people set up here. We have a few different characters to choose from. There we go. I like Tomyris. She's an interesting character. Quite the history the Scythians have, Now, let's get started on my setup. Let's pick out a map here. Let's see what we got. Primordial, that should be good. That's an interesting one. And, let's see. Okay, that should all be good. Got a lot of different options for leaders and city-states. Okay, let's get started on our journey into the ancient world. So this one includes all the major expansions, plus a few mods, because I'm kind of cheeky like that. And so I don't know what's going to come up, and we'll have to see. We're probably going to encounter some interesting characters, though, regardless. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll conquer all of them, or I'll do something else. I don't know.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. All people will tremble with fear and respect for you, great warrior Queen Tomyris. For it is from the back of your stallion that you shall look upon and lead the Scythian people. Great epics will be told of the horse warriors that ride forth from the steppe, and at the front line of every battle, they will find you. Ride on, fierce queen, and may your friends be true, just as your enemies falter.
So, we've got Tomyris, the warrior queen. You may have heard of her, she's famous. Well, actually, maybe you haven't, but if you haven't, you probably should. She's an interesting character. She stood up to the Persian Empire and won, meaning she did what Leonidas could not. So, suck it, Leonidas and Thermopylae. because she actually defeated the Persians. Well, a Persian. She defeated Cyrus. Mainly because Cyrus did some not very smart things and thought it would be a very good idea to murder her son. And you can imagine how well that worked out for Tomyris. She wasn't very happy about it. Fun fact, the Scythians were actually one of the few ancient civilizations that actually practiced some form of gender equality. Women could actually be warriors in Scythian culture, and it was actually not that unusual. And in fact, there's even a theory that the Amazons were inspired by the Scythian people, the Greek myth of the Amazons, that they were based on encounters the Greeks had with Scythians. Kind of cool. So we're going to want to make sure we're ready for a few different things here. So we're going to want a few different resources. One thing is, in reality, the Scythians were nomadic, and that's kind of hard to do, obviously, on a game like this. So, we've got an adventure here to get started on. We can computer difficulties getting in the way. I am going to have to sort this out. Okay. This is like a good spot. You can set up some people over here. Because why not? Okay. Akrovka. I'm sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing things. We're gonna need animal husbandry because I know we're gonna need horses in this case. So we'll need first. We're gonna need some builders, and we're gonna need. We're also gonna need some swingers. So why don't we start by making that, and warriors, and then builder, and once we got a small military force, we can get a scout ready. Okay. Next up, let me go over here see what this village has for us. New population. That might be handy for something. Okay, Alright, next up, we've got, okay, so we've got to figure out next moves with these guys. Oh boy, flooding. Well, we'll have to be ready for that. The Egyptians are here, I'm sure they'll be good with it all, because they built down the Nile. I'm sure Cleopatra can handle it, or Ramses, whichever one shows up. If either of them show up, we don't know. Ideally, it might be cool to see some more variety in pharaohs for Egypt. Egyptian leaders. Maybe they could do like Tutmosis III is supposed to be an interesting one. He could be like a conquering leader, maybe. That might be a cool choice. Or I think at least one of the previous games that had ships, so it should be an interesting one. Maybe more of an economy-based leader. Alright, so we're going to want to do some, so we'll do a little bit of preliminary scouting while we're waiting for the rest of our units. Oh, here comes a barbarian now. We're going to need a scout with all our forces for that.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
We can. We're going to need to do mining, but we're going to need some of that. Full disclosure, I do not endorse astrology in any way, but in this case we need it so we can do navigation and stuff. And see how things are going. You can, I suppose, if it turns out I'm doing really poorly, you can make jokes about it in the comments. Alright. So, now we have, we should probably get a builder ready. Would need some builders. Okay, let's pre-prioritize. There, okay. Alright. Get you into position, you into position. This is going to take a little bit. Give it some time to get through here.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Okay, we're going to need faith and gold, so we can take that one. Although that might be useful for getting us started. And we're probably going to need to deal with barbarians, so why don't we take those? And then, let's get started on our next moves. Like I'm bringing this guy down here, because then here's if we can get some eyes on that barbarian camp. So we know it's somewhere down this way. Oh, you've had a city-state. Zanzibar. Yes, that is located near Scythia, as we all know. This is a very geographically accurate map. We found the barbarians, so that's one thing taken care of. Let's see if we can do something about them. Oh, good. This guy's ready. Alright. Mr. Builder. Let's get some farming done. Build up some farms and stuff and things, and we can get lots of farming ready. So need to get some horses ready to go, because horses are valuable if you're in Scythia. we should probably send these guys back up. Get a bit more wounded, so we should bring them up so they don't get hurt. Well, let's do some scouting. Oh, that's handy to know. We're gonna need that. Okay.
A physician without a knowledge of astrology.
Oh yes. Astrology, very handy tool for medicine, according to Hippocrates. I don't know, Hippocrates was a very good man in many ways, but he had his shortcomings. You know, he also used to drink pee. Literally, he would drink bodily fluids to test, because it was really at the time the only way he could test for. You could test them to determine if there was an infection or anything. It's kind of gross, but at the time it was kind of necessary. Alright, we're gonna need that. Let's see, we can do something up here. Okay. And do we have anything else? Okay, we don't need this person for anything yet. Ha! The slinger, that's going to be useful. Now, we got our next job. We're going to build a holy site. We'll have our first district.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Alright, now that we're starting to get somewhere, we probably want some of that. We may need to improve the radar protection of our military units. So there's our plan. I guess, military tradition. We might need that. Because you never know what we're going to run into out here. In this crazy world of craziness. So, what's next? Can't do sailing again. I haven't unlocked mining. I guess there's not much I can do. Shouldn't be long before we can upgrade those two to archers, which will be useful, because then we'll have archers who will be in a much better position when trouble starts. If, say, one of the civilizations that we might encounter decides they want to declare war at us with us for no reason, because that happens sometimes. Of course, on the other hand, that's happened with me sometimes, too. I mean, I've been guilty of declaring war on civilizations for no reason, so I suppose I shouldn't complain much. I have in the past had a tendency to keep ending up at war with the Aztecs. It's not my fault. They keep threatening to take my people as slaves. Montezuma's not very nice. If that suggests there's a barbarian outpost somewhere this way, we'll have to go deal with that at some point. Oh, Good, I got the state workforce. It's going to be handy. Alright, what do we need next? Well, we could see about... Oh, that might be a good spot. Alright, let's see about getting some settlers going.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth. I knew not where.
Ooh, awesome. This means we could do... With that one, get those 2 deaths. Oh, I still have Scout. Let's see what's up here. Might be dead end, but you know, that's really interesting. Do horsey riding. Okay, that was it. There's some good stuff here. Crabs, amber. Once I get the sailing thing together, I can maybe see about taking advantage of those. Oh, that looks like it might be a good spot for settling as well. I'm probably going to want to build... Actually, I might want one of those. Now we're going to need some fighters. Ready to go. And let me set one of those up. And that's going to... Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say. That uses only one more settler. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that looks like a good spot too. Okay. That might be even better than I was thinking of at first. Let's see what's down this way. Okay, there we go. Let's send some people this way. I'm going to start looking into foreign trade soon so I can build some roads. That'll make things a little bit easier to get around. And, excuse me. Then I'll be ready.
Bravery is being...
Okay, we're probably going to move back a little bit there. And I'm going to launch that. And we need these two. So we need that one soon. Okay. Need some more archers. That's right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do it. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Healing might be useful with the rate we're going. Might need that. Because that may come in handy too. Okay. Ooh, we can get a promotion. That might be useful. Alright. Okay. See if we can't get to that village yet. Okay. Alright. Guess we're gonna need some healing. Oh, got another scout. Okay, that's useful. Let's send the scout over here. Do scouty things. We can get a trade route going with Zanzibar. Because trading is useful for stuff. Ah! Welcome to Mir. I don't know exactly how to scout. I need to build some stuff. We have these built are ready to go. We want to build some farms and horse places. Oh, getting close to the end of the ancient era. Okay, I guess we got to speed things up. Alright. See about getting some of these places built up here. That. Okay. Oh, didn't think to move the scouts. It's okay. Right. Got some fields here. Oh, I'll have to do something about them horses. Oh, hey, there's salt. Alright, horses. Okay, now, let's go to the scout. Why not, area looks unexplored. Maybe we'll go up there. Whoa! Guess it's some people after these guys. We did a pretty good job already. You did a great job. Aha! I have successfully conquered the barbarians, so we don't have to worry about barbarians ever again. Oh, archers. Archers are very useful for this kind of thing. Get Scouty up here.
No hour of life is wasted that is spent in the saddle.
Alright. It's time we started doing some lining, because we're going to need lining soon. And we need some builders. Might want to prioritize. Oh, excellent. Now that we've got that done, we can finally start getting some cavalry in. Alright. One turn, okay. Right, probably not much else we can do in this one turn, but let's get that guy up there. That guy, and I'll have these guys ready to go. And I can bring you to go the way I don't. Okay.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
All right. And that ends the classical era, the ancient era. So I guess this is the point where we're going to stop, and I will. So I'm just going to save my game here, and then we can. Okay, so we'll stop here, and I'll see you next time for part 2.